Happening? Chris Azera here from wackahost.com. Just wanted to go over the SSL Let's Encrypt Cpanel plugin. If you're paying for SSL nowadays, I mean, pretty crazy. I just wanted to go over the cPanel plugin, show you how easy it is to use Let's Encrypt. I mean, listen, you can go to let'sencrypt.org. You can find all the documentation and all the stuff how to do it. If you're technical, you can do it pretty easily. But why be technical? I mean, if it's in your cPanel, your hosting company, make it super easy. I basically I use SiteGround for all my hosting, and they have it all built in. So I actually have a test site here. It's just a little tester site that I use. Like right now, you could see that. Oops, you could see that it is not HTTPS. It is just HTTP. And I wanted to just show you how darn easy it is. So you log into your cPanel. You come down to where is it? Let's just see your SSL. And let's encrypt, bam, right there. You click it on here, it's going to come up, and basically it's going to come up in here and say, hey, what's Let's Encrypt? Blah, 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 blah. Let's Encrypt is free. Here it is. Everything's set up. You just go in here. What site? It's your site here. Install. Pretty sweet. It's giving Let's Encrypt a call. Biggity bam. Now you could do it like this, or you could go to GoDaddy and pay them, $150 or whatever it is. I mean, some SSLs are pretty cheap now, but they're always trying to jack you up. It's like, why would you not do this? Um, you know, Getting it for free for majority of your websites. I know certain SSLs have different layers of security, but I mean, this is going to be good for 95% of people. So, boom, there you go. Let's Encrypt certificate installation success. All right, cool. We're in there. Link active, all that stuff. You can click on your details and find all your stuff in there and everything like that. So now if we go back to the website, right, we're going to have well, actually, it's going to still be HTTP because we never did anything into it, right? So there's ways that you have to go into your site and tell it to force it. But since I'm using WordPress, there's a couple ways to do it. But one of the easiest ways is with SiteGround. Again, you have the SG Optimizer, which has a bunch of things that let you do cache and all these different things. But their cool thing is HTTP config. TPS, you go in here, it's going to tell you all the good stuff, blah, blah, blah. And you're just going to click on force HTTPS. Um, you don't have a certificate. Oh, we do have a certificate. Come on. Let's try. Let's try and do this. HTTPS. Maybe it's taking a minute for it to actually see. Let's log back in. Like my domain name, Linkchink. Oh, it's telling me I don't have a thing in here. Clicking on force will do the following. Yes, well, I know we do have HTTPS. Well, let's try to purge the cache, come back in. Let's just see actually, because I haven't looked at this site in a while. Let's see if there, okay, here we go. Let's update the plugin. This is kind of like my test site, so I just kind of mess around with stuff in here, and I was just looking real quick to see what site I had that wasn't didn't have SSL on it. Oh, my thing that reminds you to blink and stuff. All right, well, I don't know why it's doing that, but that is strange. Actually, to be honest with you, I like to actually use a thing called really simple SSL. I find that the SiteGround one is usually works, but I've had a couple issues where I put it on there and it just wasn't working right. And this one seems to work the majority of the time. Like I said, I don't go into too many details. I just kind of want to get things working and make it happen. So, instead of farting around for an hour, or maybe I'll go back when I have more time. But right now, bam, just install that plugin, hit go ahead, activate SSL. And now when we go back in here, everything should be forced HTTPS. And there you go. Now we're forced HTTPS, secure connection, all good to go. And that's it. Pretty friggin' simple, man. I mean, this video is not even 5 minutes and we've got SSL in there. Otherwise, normally you have to go in there, you got to pay for it. They're going to set it up, maybe take you a day, and then you got to go in there and tweak all this stuff. And, this is just super easy way to do it. Let's Encrypt. You can install it, however you want, but SiteGround is a host that gives it to you in there for free. So I mean, if you're paying for SSL, it's kind of silly. I'll leave a link below if you want to go check out some of the SiteGround packages, and you can read my full review on it. But that's it. Let me know if you've been using Let's Encrypt and how it's been working for you. All right, take it easy. Wackos.com. Thanks. Bye.